guys, it's your girl Lucinda Speaks coming to you once more and again with another video. Yes, honey, I'm putting them out back to back to back. Yes. So I want to talk about this video that try me, oh Lord, now or later. Made last night. You know, I don't use names, so I have to give everybody a nickname. And y'all want to talk about it? Here you go.
So y'all, guess what? I didn't come. My boys done walked up on me. Yeah. I didn't come to attack Shonda. Okay? I didn't come back to attack Shonda. I got an inbox from a lady named Miss Zelda. Don't let them dogs fight, Bryson. Please get them dogs. Yeah, don't let those dogs fight. Put those dogs up, please, and thank you. Put those dogs up, please, and thank you. Okay. So, what I was getting to, y'all, I'm sorry, y'all, the dogs, they let them out to walk around and they start fighting. But anywho, I didn't come here to attack Shonda. I got a message from Miss Zelda. And I'm not gonna read verbatim what she said, but y'all, it already been on my heart anyways, right? Let me go to y'all comments real quick. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Miss Tawana. Okay. Okay. So I was already thinking this, right? Even before today. And I was like, you know what? I didn't grow up being a mean girl. You know what I'm saying? I have been like, you know, a funny girl, love to talk crap, da 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 da. But what I'm telling you guys is, I had already had it on my heart not to do this with Shonda. Just Shonda, right? So I get a message, and I'm on the phone with Diamond. Sip Safe and Manifest with Diamond Stone, right? I'm on the phone with Diamond at the same time I get a message. So, Ms. Zelda, I'm going to read this to you guys. Just the first part. She says, "Say, Rita, to be honest, I don't think Shonda, you know what I'm saying, you know, is worth it. I can hear it in your voice that she has struggled, you know, da 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 da. But let's move on. I think that she doesn't have, you know, okay, I'm not reading all that. I pray that you can find a kind spot in your heart to just not even respond. I really think that when she gets out here, it's really, really hurtful. I just believe I just believe it's in my heart that you're such a beautiful person, da 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 da, you know, whatever. She said, God just said, please stop. She really feels, you know what I'm saying, upset when you're offline. You are blessed, and I know, da da da. So basically, just to sum it up, she gave me some good advice. And I was like, yeah, and she just, you know, didn't want me to get offended. But I say, no, I take you, I hear you. I can push back. And I said, wow, this is crazy because, you know, I was upset crying again because I really don't want her, you know, to be upset and harming herself or not saying anything like that or fall into any type of depression or anything like that. So I will push back and, you know, whatever. Well, at that same time, I'm just really just reading the message and I'm telling Diamond and I was like, yeah, this lady just texted me and she was just talking to me about Shonda. You know, whatever. Diamond interrupted my sentence and mid-sentence, Diamond was like, you know, Sherita, Shonda, you know, she said a lot of mean things about me, you know, whatever. She don't know me, but she dogged me out, you know, da da da. And Diamond was like, I ain't respond, you know, whatever. She was like, Rita, you not that type of girl, you know what I'm saying? You have a big heart, and if you stop doing that to her, God is gonna bless you. And Ms. Zelda said the same thing in a different message. So I was like, okay, this is my thing. You know, I know how to be defensive. I know how to fight with my words. I know how to make people feel horrible. But when I get off of YouTube, y'all, it don't feel good to know that I could possibly be hurting somebody. She don't have to take it. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't have to take my apology. I'm just saying for me, I'm not going to do that to Shonda anymore. You know what I'm saying, Shonda? If you're listening, if somebody is listening that knows Shonda, I'm not doing that with you anymore. I don't want to do that with you anymore because I am not that type of person. I am a person that loves to help people.
All right, guys, there you have it. I'm gonna refer to you as Riri, and the other person is Sister Bliss in this video because I don't use names. Sister Riri, let me come off the bat as saying you are not one of my favorite people. I am not one of yours. I have put you in a box, honey. I have put you in the throwaway box. And let me tell you why I put you there. Girl, it was the taking the camera in the woman's house and all that shenanigans. For me, to me, that is low. When somebody invites you into their home, they trust you, they give you a level of trust, and you betrayed their trust. And betraying trust, female to female like that, that's a no-no for me. Second thing is the way you go at Sister C, at Miss C, no. I don't care. I don't want to hear it about she. Listen, she's older than you. She's your elder. You, girl. Okay. All right, Miss So and so. I ain't even, okay. All right then. I respect my elders and move on. And move on. Because really her whole commentary is about sis bliss and her year and a half, 2 to 3 to 5 to 10 years case study. You know what I'm saying? You inserted yourself in that, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, you could have shrugged that off, child. Uh, and then of course, last but not least, the way you become from my friend Shonda, because see the way you saw her, my experience with her is totally different. And I can't stand this narrative that we want to paint as black people being monkeys and gorillas and all this kind of stuff. Who raised y'all? Oh, because one person is darker than the other, they got to be a doggone gorilla? Oh, because one person has a different dress size than another one, they supposed to be an animal now? But you laying next to somebody that's bigger or the same size, or you are the same size yourself? Maybe your weight is heavier up top, heavier in the middle, heavy at the bottom, but it's still not in proportion, boo boo. And it's still, you know what I'm saying? Then, here's so many black females are dealing, and black males are dealing with issues with kidneys and stuff like that. So many things. So many things can be learned and things can be unlearned with this whole situation. So it was easy for people to put you in that box, that throwaway box, without even listening and seeing you in another realm. Last night you showed a whole nother side. And it was, like I said, I don't know you. I think you got a son or something like that that's going to either the NFL or NBA or something like that. He's working closely, with that, so it's looking very, very promising. Now my advice to you as an auntie to a niece would be this. Baby girl, you don't want any negativity following you if your child is going to be going into that arena. Because here's the thing. Once he is drafted and, people start to hear his story, especially, if he's playing for a long time and he does well, they're going to want to know more about him. And you are going to be his backstory. And rest assured, if they pull up that whole Try Me Now page on YouTube and hear you cussing, the way you cussing and the way you talking, first of all, you're not showing a lot of intelligence. You're not showing a lot of integrity on those videos. And so then they're going to put you in that whole angry black female category. And sis, we don't want that, because that's not for the culture. You understand? So we want somebody to make it big. And since you got a possibility, take it and run with it, girl, in the right direction. Okay? Now, you have a connection there. Last night you showed it. You're going to have, this baby makes it to the major leagues. However it's played out, I can't remember if it's basketball or football, please forgive me. But you're going to have a whole lot of parents who are going to be like, wow, what did you do? You know what I'm saying? And how did you guys, navigate A, B, and C? You see what I'm saying? You're going to open up a whole new platform. Do you really want people to pull up you cussing out Miss C, talking about depends and all that foolishness, and your child, and then that being translated back to your child? Really? No. And then you on here talking about somebody else not being a good mother? Come on, no. That's not the direction that you want to go in. That is not, okay? You I am very, very eager to see, and I'm hoping that you're going to take this and change this whole dynamic and take it into a whole nother way, a whole nother direction. Now, do I want you to change who you are? No. You know what I'm saying? Listen, just because you and I don't see the same on an issue, that's not the whole thing. It's how deep it goes and how long it goes is the issue. Okay, people can have different perspectives. I'm sorry, and still have a dialogue and agree to disagree and go about their separate ways. You know what I'm saying? That can be that. But the direction of taking the camera in somebody's house and talking about as much as you go back and forth from Mississippi and then the things that you said. So I do applaud you for apologizing. I am excited to see if in fact you take it into a better direction, and I wish especially when it comes to your son, I definitely wish him the best. And I'm praying to get a little bit of my little because from what you showed last night, I totally put you in a box without really, really having an open mind. So, but that's not to say that you're a great person, a bad person. I don't have a heaven or hell to put you in. I just I'm hopeful. I'm like, wow, people really being honest, and you made a connection. So I would really like to see it go somewhere. You know, I don't want to be negative, so I'm just gonna say I'm excited to see where it's going to go. Here's my question, and now I'm gonna put on my messy boots for just a second. I'm gonna take them off and put on my messy boots for just a second. Now, you done had a little friction with Sweet Tea. I don't know much about you, Sweet Tea. So but she said some interesting things. Hmm. How you gonna navigate if you decide to go in a different direction, a more positive direction? How you gonna navigate that with Sis Bliss? Cause Sis Bliss ain't trying to be positive, child. She is not, girl. She was on that dragon talking about you know, the foolery today again. And people were there for it. Girl, I don't get it. And it's so redundant over and over and over again. But I guess, hey, it is what it is. But I guess you probably said the same thing about people on the other side and why so I don't know. But I don't see her as, just walking away from the constant picking at every little thing. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting to see. And I'm wondering how you're going to navigate that. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to be watching. I ain't going to lie. I'm going to be watching and watching, girl, to see how it's going to be. I wish your son luck. I'm glad you apologized. And that's it. That's all I have. I can't really go into too much about you, baby doll, because I don't know you. And what I've seen before yesterday, I'll be more than happy to come back, do another reaction, and say, you know what? This girl started out on this foot, but I be darned, she didn't change the thing around, and this doggone chick is a winner chicken dinner. I'll be the first one to do it. But if you don't, I'll be the first one to put these messy boots right back on because they fit. And I'm going to say what I got to say about you. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.